Talk about the power of supplementing protein to your animals and how useful a tool it can be. So we've been in a severe drought this year, so the grass recovery was much slower than obviously would have otherwise been. So we've been playing defense over here on this CRP looking land while the main portion of the farm is continuing to recover and stockpile. So how we're managing to get through this is we're feeding and supplementing some protein. We're feeding soybean meal. It's 46.5% protein as fed, and this is what it allows us to do to almost predominantly all broom sedge. There are some native warm season grasses in here other than broom sedge. This is what they're doing with some supplementation. If their protein is too low, their microbes won't be able to ruminate heavily enough, hard enough, and digest and break down the lignin, allowing them to access the nutrients that are trapped inside this old woody stuff. If you give them enough protein, they can actually get some energy out of it, and they're performing very well on roughly, and right now we're supplementing between 4 and 5 pounds every day to every other day, depending on forage quality. As they continue to graze this down and take the tops of the plant off grazing closer to the dirt where there's less nutrition, we're going to be increasing their protein over that duration until they go on a next paddock. Then we give them less protein, and so on and so forth as we repeat that process, so we don't get them too scoury and we aren't just throwing away protein we don't need to. When you first put them in here on this, only a little bit of this broom sedge has gone into reproductive, so it's still fairly palatable and it's got some energy in it. So just a little bit of protein in the beginning and keep increasing it as those days go on and you get closer to the dirt. By non-selective grazing pressure, we will effectively graze the broom sedge out of these areas, and I'll show you how. And there you have it. What do you see? Broom sedge crowns laying on top of the ground all over the place. So since we're non-selectively grazing, we're not giving any unfair advantage to one species or another. Everything's getting hit, and the stuff that's really woody, really lignified, they can't just snip off. It's actually getting pulled out of the ground, and that's your broom sedge. So also known around here as sagegrass.